What's up, y'all? Today we're gonna look at Younis's match. He's from the UK and he's on the white blue belt level. Let's get started. Okay, Younis is in the green. He's in the neon green. Okay, aggressive start. Heavy collar ties. Heavy collar ties. Hooks are coming. Underhooks are coming. Oh, front headlock. Let's see what he does with it. Okay, he's just standing there. Okay. All right, so guys, like when we have this front headlock position, right, and we have that overhook, we want to start snapping people down, right? We don't want to just stand there. Once we pull them down to a 4-point position, we want to focus on putting our shoulder on the back of their neck, right, to keep pressure and start working towards our turtle attacks. Let's continue. Let's see what he does. Okay, see, there we go. Opponent's aggressive. Okay, he got an underhook again. Okay, he got an underhook again and an overhook. Okay, so, man, Younis, okay, you seem to be very good at getting these underhooks. Once we get our underhooks, man, we're not staying there. Like, this is a knee pick all day. Once you get an underhook and you cut the corner with your head positioning, that's a knee pick all day. Right? So you snap down, whatever the case may be. If you ever get to a single underhook, keep your head up. If you ever get to a single underhook, we're always looking for knee picks. If I start to turn my body diagonally towards my opponent's opposite shoulder, right? Opposite shoulder, I'm just driving through. So I don't grab the knee. I just use it as a placeholder. And I take my hand and I shoot a clothesline or a jab. Right? When you're throwing a punch, you're shooting a jab. It's the same thing. You're here, you're shooting a jab through, and you're taking your opponent down. They're gonna end up probably in your half guard, and you're gonna end up playing from half guard. Or, right, we go straight into a pinch headlock. A pinch headlock, right? So I have inside positioning with my head from here. I throw my opposite hand around and I lock a 10-finger grip. Elbows come into the chest, right? As I drive my head forward. From here, right? We're trying to put a lot of pressure on our opponent's jawline because they have a tight whizzer. Start working towards back takes. Elbow inside position with your elbows, inside position with your elbows. Let's see what happens. Oh, shit. Nice kipping escape. Okay, that was really good attempt. It could be a little bit better. When we're going for this kipping escape, right, we're going to have inside position with our hands and our elbows. So we have to buck our opponent, not backwards, but we want to buck our opponent towards one of our shoulders. So if I choose my right shoulder to buck my opponent, my hands are going to direct my opponent's body weight in that direction as my knee forces him to drop from my hips to my forehead, right? And as I feel his weight go from my hips to my forehead or towards my shoulder, right? My hands extend in that direction, and most of my power comes from the kipping motion of the hips. You did a lot of arm strength for your kips. We want to focus on using our hips as the main source of strength to kip our opponent out into our ashi attacks, but we want our hands to direct our opponent in the direction we want them to go, if that makes sense. Let's see what you do from side, cross side. Are you gonna get bumped? Okay, yeah, mate, like we want to start working on using our cross faces better too. I think the only reason why you got swept was because you didn't have a lot of pressure with that shoulder inside your opponent's, not his chin, but his mouth, right? Aim for the mouth, the side of the mouth with your shoulder, and you're going to put a lot more pressure on his entire jawline. Okay, he comes up. Okay, I bet he's going to force quarter. Okay, look, quarter guard. See, another thing is get good at quarter guard. Quarter guard is always there. From headquarters to quarter, look, headquarters, quarter guard, headquarters, quarter guard. Okay, man, I recommend not going for this front headlock from here, right? You don't really have it secured. That's why you got swept just now. I suggest you always focus on control before submission, right? There's no need to rush it. If you get a dominant position, you just you just chill out a bit. Younis, I suggest you focus on 3 things based on this match. Number one is we have to work on putting our opponent down into a 4-point position. When we get this front headlock, we work from an underhook rather than an overhook, and we pull them down, put pressure on the back of the neck, and force them into a 4-point tabletop position, right? And then you can start working your turtle attacks. Number two, slow your tempo down. You're coming out super aggressive, right? Which means what? Your work rate is high and your energy expenditure is super high as well. And you're going to burn out, right? Especially against a more talented or a more, seasoned opponent. So we want to focus on slowing the tempo down. You're at 80, don't go to 20, but bring it to 60 or 50. That's a good pace to start at. And number three is, quarter guard, right? Anytime somebody passes your half guard, you're instinctively going to put them in quarter guard because you're going to want to lock their ankle up. Anytime somebody forces a top headquarters position on you, they're going to probably go into a knee cut, which is going to force you into quarter guard, right? So I recommend you get really good at quarter guard. Quarter guard is a very good place to start. I think it's even better than half guard to start at. And on that note, man, if you need any more help, just DM me. Peace.